members all around the world, online members all around the world, members of the Bride Assembly Church. We say good evening and say shalom to the studios of the Bride Television here in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, we are celebrating 3 years of uninterrupted broadcast of the end time message. Yes, the Bride Television is the bride's voice. The bride too has her voice. And we just use this opportunity to thank God and to appreciate all of you that have encouraged us to go ahead in every way you have contributed. Thank you very much on behalf of the whole management of the Bride Television. And we'd like to hear from you. We'd like to hear from you. We want to hear from you how the station has affected your life, how we have impacted you, and maybe you have something to tell us that will make us even work better than we are doing. Any suggestion for us? You also want to be heard? Well, very shortly, the lines will be open and we shall take your calls and your comments. And may I quickly add that this is not a time to call for prayers. We are here to celebrate 3 years of the broadcast of the end time message. It may interest you to know that, to the best of my knowledge, there is no station, no church, no ministry preaching the end time message as presented to us through God's servant to this age, William Marion Branham. No ministry that is a follower of that wonderful ministry is broadcasting this message the way we are doing. This is the first dedicated channel for the broadcast of the end time message. It's a great privilege, and we count it, a real privilege that God has given us to be part of pioneer this broadcast. Because we know after this, others will be challenged from all around the world to do the same thing. Haven't seen the impact of this station. And we'll be at the studio here, we'll be talking with you. I'll be sharing our experiences with you. We want to hear your comments. I'm not alone. We have people who have started the station with us all. It began with us all. And they are also here with us. Our brother Ebuka Uba. You're welcome. God bless you. Of the Bride TV department, he is in charge of the online broadcasting. He's the one handling the Facebook account and the other accounts in his social media. We also have the associate pastor to my immediate left of Bride Assembly, Pastor Francis, a familiar face, and he is very much involved, being the administrator of the church. He's in charge of administration, and he has received visitors, being the one receiving the visitors who come having discovered the church, Bride Assembly Church, from the Bride TV. He organizes materials, gives them, he receives them. And I know he has interacted with many of them, and he will share some of them with us. And Gabriel Onyejeka is there also. We know him in two areas. The youth contenders, you see regularly being the leader of the Youth Fellowship of the Bride Assembly Church, but he's also part of this broadcast business, or do I call it broadcast ministry, because he also anchors regularly the program we call the doctrinal issues, where issues concerning doctrine are brought out and trashed out. He anchors that. Together for today, we will be discussing the impact of this station so far in Christendom, in the life of the viewers, and and also the impact in evangelism generally, especially as it concerns the end time message. And so shortly we will come back to take a break, and when we come back, we have some of your comments already sent to us. You can still send them either through the telephone numbers we show shortly on the screen, or text them. You either call us live or you send them by text, and we'll be glad to have your feedback. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Shalom.